Hi, Janie Lewis from Paper Compulsions, and I'm going to show you how my treat boxes go together. I did a video showing the small box, but if you want to make it a larger box, it gets a little more complicated because when this one is flat, it's a whole 12 by 12 sheet, or actually 11 by 11, basically. And then it folds up. For this one, to get it bigger, you have to do it in two pieces in order to get a larger box. So, I will show you how these larger boxes go together. It's the same idea, it's just a little bit different. When you cut your files, you will have a piece that looks like this that has the window cut out. And let me zoom out a little. Looks like this with the little window cut out. And I call this box A. And that's just because it's the first part, it's your front part. And then you'll have another piece that looks just like it, except it doesn't have the cutout, and that's box B, the large box. If you wanted a window on both sides, you could just cut two of these. And if you wanted no windows, you could cut two of these. But I also have another whole set that I'm going to be working on that does not have windows, but have lots of cool little fall decorations in addition to these. So I'll show you how these go together. When you cut that, you also have your mat that has the cutout and your decorative piece that will go over that. And you'll have a piece to cut out your acetate, or just cut that piece out of regular paper and use your paper as a pattern to cut your acetate out. So let me show you how this goes together. When you have your two pieces, you'll go ahead and fold them up. Now I scored this one on my machine so I could show you how easily it just goes together. Fold the tabs up. You fold this part in or out. Then this is going to be the side of your box, so it will go up like this. Folds right there. Then this is the bottom of your box. And it folds just like that. So you have the bottom and the side and the tabs and the flap for the side. And then where the little bump is on either side here, there's a score line to fold down, and then where the bottom of this hook to the bottom of this hook is another score line that you fold up like this, so that it will look like this when you're done. Now, in case you don't feel comfortable scoring on your machine, that's fine. It's different machines, different people want to do it different ways. That's perfectly fine. If you cut it by the dimensions that I used, then when you go to score, you can just find where this tab meets this tab, or so you'll score. When you lay it like this, you'll score at 2 7/8, 6 1/4, and 7 3/4. Then for this section, you'll score at 4 7/8. And turn the tabs and score at 3/4. Put the tab and score at 3/4. You want to just let the tab meet here and here, line it up like that, and score. And then I'll show you how the large box goes together. So you have your back folded and your top folded. It doesn't matter which is which, but you're going to put glue on the bottom of one of them. So here's my front, I'm going to put glue on the bottom, or tape. I just like to use wet glue because I think it holds better, but it's up to you. And I don't have a bottom support piece for the large boxes like I did for the little boxes, because you're doubling up on these two pieces. And then I just use the sides of the box to be my guideline. Like that. If I kind of fold the box together like that and just lay it down, it lines up perfectly. And then just press that. And then with the inside of the box facing up, I'll fold my tabs up and put glue on those. And for now, I'm just going to use my ATG gun. Adhesive on my tabs. And you could put a dot or two of glue so that it stays in the long run. So that the tape holds it automatically, but the glue will hold it for a lot longer. Then I'm just going to bring the back piece up, bring the side piece up, and match those edges. I'm going to press up from underneath the box. I have my hand underneath here. And then line these edges up. Press down, and then I'll lay my box down like that and really press in there. And then you can fold these edges like this and lay your top over it and just line up those edges just like that. And then you can reach up under there and make sure the tabs are sticking in place. And then I'm going to flip it. I'm going to reach my hand inside the box. I'm just reaching inside and pressing down. You can use a bone folder or what else and just press down on those. And that part's done. I skipped a step. First you would have put your acetate in. You can still do it at this point, but it's better to do it when it's flat. But I'll show you. If you mess up like I just did and forgot, then you can still put it in there. Let me find my tape. You can still put it in there. Just put your tape on the edges, and I'm just putting it on the very outside edges. I like to use double-sided tape when I'm working with acetate, just because it sticks the best, I think. And give that a press, make sure it's on there really well, and take your release tape off, and make sure it's clean. I've kind of gotten some glue smudges on it because I had glue on my mat and then I laid it down, laid the acetate down on top of it, which happens. You can just take a baby wipe and kind of wipe it off some. I have my tape facing up. I'm just going to slide it in the box. Let that part hit the bottom and just press it up. Now I have a little bit of tape showing there. I can just use my fingernail or a stylus and push that up. Now we can put our mat on the top. and I'm going to double check it goes this direction, because believe me, I have put it the other direction before, not making sure, and then had to redo it. So that it goes this way. I'm going to just kind of line that up, and I'm going to tilt it toward me a second. Okay, I'm just going to line that up, and then make sure which side of this decoration gets the glue. Okay, that lines up, so this side gets the glue. I'm just going to go around the edges like this. And then I'm going to tilt it towards me just a second so I can line it up really well. Just like that. I'm going to put my hand underneath and press down. And there we go. And then you can add bows or rhinestones, whatever you like. And again, to put it together, I didn't fold this side down earlier. You line the top edges up and hold them together. Then bring your side flap up, and you're going to put the top of this part on your slip first. And then I'm pulling up on this section so the bottom just kind of pops in there. And if it doesn't want to work right, because on my camera, there, and that just pops in. And I got glue all over the place. That pops in, and then hold it together. Bring your side flap in over the top. And if you're having a hard time, if you'll pinch this at the top and bring it through, it usually comes through. Just like that. So there, if you'd like to make these treat boxes for fall harvest festival, or just kids in school, or grandkids, nieces, nephews, anyone would love to get some treats and maybe even some little toys or prizes in this box. There's a larger size and there's smaller sizes. Right now I have the boxes with the windows come with an oak leaf, an acorn, a pumpkin, and a maple leaf. And the Halloween boxes are separate. They do not have windows, but they have several selections of bats and spiders, and they come with the files for the mats. So, make some and have lots of fun. Thanks. Bye.